Hi, it's Ashleigh from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and I have no idea what inspired me to make this cookie, but I was just kind of feeling I was in that spring mood. So what I'm doing here first is I'm going to use my stencil after I let that cookie fully dry, and of course I'm using my favorite cookie silkscreen. If you haven't used one of those, I highly recommend you do. It fits onto the stencil genie perfectly, and it prevents any overspray from occurring, and you really don't have to be that careful at all with how you airbrush. And today I am airbrushing with just a little bit of lemon yellow. To create the actual monogram B, I'm actually going about this a little bit differently than how I do my writing, but whenever you're doing thick lettering like this that is very precise and it's not a script, I do like to have an outline first and then I fill it in, just like if you were piping and flooding cookies. Now I will say if you are doing a lot of different cookies like this and you're not super good at making sure that every single one of them is perfectly centered and in the right spot, I highly recommend that you use your projector. Now I would love to make a video using my projector, but the problem is that I need my phone for my projector. And I am looking into getting a new camera. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I promise you that one day it will eventually happen. Now you'll notice that I am actually double lining this after I filled it all in. I just felt like it would look nice with a double line, but you could totally leave it without that as well. This technique, by the way, works for any letter. I just decided randomly on the letter B. Don't know who I'm going to gift this to, but I figured a B with a B. Now, I actually make a little bit of a mistake here. I didn't realize how loose this icing was, so you'll notice that it kind of dribbled everywhere, but I just put that in my dehydrator at 175 degrees Fahrenheit for approximately 10 minutes, let it dry, and now I'm just relining everything to give it that definition. I was in a really particular color mood, so I really wanted to keep that gray, yellow, and white combination, so you'll notice I actually don't use the traditional B colors in this cookie. If you ever feel like a cookie is completely ruined because of what happened earlier where we had a little bit of over flooding, there are always ways to fix it. So basically let the thing dry and then go over it again with the proper consistency of icing. A big issue for me when I first started cooking was all of that wait time and rest time and dry time. So if you want to hear more about how I dehydrate my cookies, go ahead and check out that video in the right-hand corner. I really wanted to stylize this in a particular way, so I'm going to go ahead and add on some silver. And this is just silver airbrushing that I'm using as paints. I will often do this so that I don't have to go mixing anything up. And also, I don't have any silver luster dust available, so this was perfect. To give it that sketched look, I'm going in with an edible pen and I am adding in all of those little details. Now make sure that before you add on this edible pen that everything is nice and dry. And yes, I did dehydrate my cookie even after I did the edible painting. I find it just dries the paint so much faster. Monogram cookies were highly requested when I was fulfilling orders, so I love adding a little something different and special to kind of brighten it up. Now let's get into the pricing of these cookies. Now, as we know, cookies take a long time, and this particular cookie does have a lot of things going on. So I would implement that 24 order minimum. Now that 24 cookie order minimum is in there because as we know, getting set up with all of the cookie stuff is one of the hardest parts. Once everything is mixed and we actually have to decorate the cookie, it's a lot easier. That being said, I would make sure that I was doing the same design or at least using the same color palette for all 24 cookies. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be part of the Sweetie fam. Right now, I'm uploading weekly, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Also, be sure to comment, request, or ask a question. I love hearing from you guys.